What's up, YouTube? Hope everyone's having a blessed day today. So if it's your first time to the channel, guys, please check out the other content. If it's content that you like, please go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. If you're a returning subscriber and viewer, guys, hey, I appreciate y'all so much. So let's go ahead and get into this. So a few weeks, maybe a month ago, I ordered a new Kendon trailer out of California. So it took about a week or so to get built, about a week or so to ship it to me. I got it, I put it together. Y'all can check out the other videos on that. But there was an issue with it. The issue that I had was that if you look at some of the other YouTube videos out there with the Kendon trailers, they people could pull their bike up on it and basically get off and the bike would stay up. Well, mine would just want to fall over. And so it's really, it would have been a two-person job to be able to pull the bike up, somebody sit on the bike, hold it up, while somebody else works on trying to strap it down so it doesn't fall over. I adjusted the chalk back and forth on it, couldn't get it, so I called Kendon and told him what the issue was, and I told him what tires I had on the bike, which I've got a 21 Road Glide Special that's stock as far as wheels and tires and all go, and then I got a 2022 Lowrider S, and we also got a 2011 Dyna Super Glide Custom that we'll be using this trailer for. And the issue that we had again was that it would just want to fall over. It just would not stay up. So I reached out to Kendon and told them what the issue was, and they actually built some new runners and chocks and all for me and sent those to me, and I got those in early last week. Didn't have time to put them on, so this weekend I've been working on it, putting them on, and I actually got them on the trailer now, and it took me just a little bit to get them adjusted just the way I want it. But I do want to go over and show y'all what it is, and so that y'all know if y'all decide to order one of these trailers, something to think about, maybe have a conversation with Kendon when you order the trailer. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show y'all. I do have my Road Glide on here. Now this is the Kendon 2-up SRL trailer. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it around, and there's what the Road Glide looks like on the trailer. As you can see right here, the wheel and all, it sits nice up here, it sits back here in the chalk really well, and you'll look, there's a bunch of holes right here, but it is all the way forward. Now this is the 19-inch. I imagine if you had the 21-inch or something, you might have to move it back a notch. But right now, this is setting up with this bike just right. If you look, it's holding on to the sides of the tire pretty well down there. I did stick the kickstand out, but really it is just barely touching on the kickstand. I done that for my own peace of mind, not that I think I had to, but it just for me better. So I've checked the trailer out. Everything works nice on the trailer. The bike actually loads up pretty well. The back end right here, when you're loading up, it kind of levels out a little bit, kind of mashes down as you're loading, but you don't get that hop and all. So it's actually working really well. There is a couple little cons that I'll talk to you about on the bike, or on the trailer. So if you look right here, you have the tail light. If you look right there, I'm trying to see, guys, there is my highway peg. So the first time I loaded this bike up, again, this a little bit different, so I'm trying to get everything set. This highway peg will actually hit your light, and I actually cracked the lens right there. So that's a LED light, so it is a nice light. So Kendon, if you're listening, it wouldn't hurt to move this out here and give us another whatever that is, 2 inches of room right there for people that have highway pegs on their bike. It's not going to affect the trailer. You can still keep it in, but you could still move that thing over to right there or so and still be able to get that in. Hey guys, so I am going to pull the bike off and I'm going to show you how close that peg, that highway peg up there, comes to this light, just for a reference. But again, Kendon, if you could move this over, you know, out to here, that would give us, you know, another inch or 2 over here to move that out. That would be very helpful in the future. I hope you guys could tell I was actually leaning the bike over to the left hand side just a little bit to be able to clear that. The other thing is these bolts right here. We need longer bolts. I'm gonna have to go buy longer bolts for this because these will loosen up if you turn them. You see that they're not on there. You keep doing this right here, it'll actually, if you watch it, see your nut is loosening up right there, so I have to keep tightening that up. So you know, a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch longer bolt right there would be great. The other part is you see I've loaded the bike up, and when it hits back here, it does get a little bit on this diamond plate, and the diamond plate is very thin. I don't know, 1/8 inch, maybe 1/16 inch. You can see right there, and this thing is already warping and buckling up some. And I've only loaded this bike up here probably about 8 or 10 times just to get the feel of it, so I'll see. You can tell right in here where the ripples are. I would have actually just preferred, as nice as this look, I actually would have just preferred this to be expanded metal just like this on the whole back. I understand why they put that there. It does look better. It's probably a little bit lighter, but for me, I think I would have preferred that. Now, whenever I talked to Kendon, they get over here in the sun. So whenever I talked to Kendon, I told them what the issue was with the trailer. These are the new ones that they sent me. As you can see, these are narrower right here. These are the original ones that came on the trailer, and you see how much wider that is. Now they're also shorter. One thing I wish they would have done on this was flared these out right here. I think that would be, curve them out like they did this, put the plugs in them. I think that would be much better. So that way when you pull up, your tire don't hit this corner right here if you're not perfectly straight. It is hard to see on the road glide because you can't really see your front tire and where it's going to hit, so you got to be very careful on the road glide. They did this really nice. The problem is with this one right here, as you can see, you know, this thing is this wide here. When I put it over there, this thing's a couple inches wider. So if you guys order one, make sure to talk to Kendon about that. Other than that, I think the trailer is very well built. I think it pulls nicely. You don't get a lot of fishtail. Most of all your weight is over the axle or little front, so it isn't tail heavy. If you've ever watched those videos where people are pulling a trailer and they start getting this fishtail and walk through there, that can be very dangerous. But so far, I like this trailer. I think it's going to work really well for what needs I have in it. This, again, guys, this trailer, I paid for this for the money of my own pocket. I wasn't sponsored. I did sign up for the newsletter and stuff like that, and their email stuff, and they did give a small discount for that, but that was for anyone. So I forget what it was, 7% 5%, something like that. But the trailer was very expensive. But other than that, I like the trailer. Again, there's a couple little things I wish that again, I wish that they had angled these out right here just a hair. I think it would be nice, even if they made a bolt-on bracket that slid in, that turned out, that you could put a screw in. This did not come with these rubber bumpers in it. They had them in these, so I took them out. I do have to ship this one and the other one back to them, but I did take the bumpers out of there, so when you fold it up, you got the tail piece right there will sit on this and not give you paint on paint issues. So other than that, so far I'm really liking the trailer. I think it's going to work out really nice for what we're going to use it for. And there's a picture of the bike on the trailer. So anyway, again, if you're new to the channel, guys, please check out other content. If it's content that y'all like and find valuable, please go ahead and subscribe. Again, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you're a returning subscriber and viewer, guys, hey, I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope everyone has an absolutely blessed day.